Hey guys, it's Cake Noms! Today I'm going to go over all the 2025 Tidalglow / Luminous Lagoon Halo fountain stories and the answers so you can have a chance at winning the Halo. Thank you guys for all the support in the last video, and I'll be sure to update you with fountain story answers when a new Halo does come out, so make sure you stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Also, don't get discouraged if you get minus diamonds or nothing, because you have a chance at the fountain every 2 hours, and it is not a 100% guarantee that you will get the Halo, but it will increase your chances if you pick the correct answer. Now let's get on with the stories. After wishing you head off on your vacation, the sun sets over Palmapalooza Island, casting vibrant hues of pink, orange, and purple across the sky. The air is warm, filled with scents of blooming flowers and salty ocean breezes. Soft waves crash gently against the golden sands, and the island feels alive, humming with energy. The towering palms sway in rhythm with the breeze, and the faint sound of distant birds calling to one another echoes through the air. As you wander along the shore, your eyes catch sight of Coraline, the island's enigmatic guardian. Her ocean blue hair ripples in the wind, shimmering as if touched by the sea itself. She steps from behind a cluster of palm trees, offering you a gentle smile that holds both mystery and warmth. "Welcome to Palmapalooza," she says, her voice as calming as the waves themselves. "This island holds many secrets. Would you care to help me with a few tasks and discover what treasures it has to offer?" And the answer that will get you the highest chance at the Halo is D. Wander through the Whispering Palm Grove with Valkyrie Lumina. After making your wish into the dream fountain, you are disappointed when nothing interesting happens and you walk away. You head over to a nearby bench to relax for a bit, but suddenly you are interrupted by a large crowd in the distance making a ton of noise. Curious about all the excitement, you start heading over to investigate what all the noise is for. Once you arrive at the beach, you look around at all the decorations and find out there's a festival going on. Excited, you happily run to purchase a ticket and head inside the mermaid decorated festival ground, where you start to wander around for a bit before deciding what you want to do first. After much thinking, you decide what you want to, and the answer that'll get you the highest chance at the Halo is B. Get a card reading at the fortune tent. After wishing upon the glistening fountain, you see something sparkling in the water. Curious, you reach out to touch it. Suddenly, the water starts to churn violently as the ground begins to shake. You instinctively pull your hand back in a sorry attempt before you accidentally slip in a water puddle, causing you to fall as the fountain engulfs you. You wake up minutes later and see that you have teleported into Mermia's Mermaid Cove. Your first instinct is to... And the answer that'll get you the highest chance at the Halo is C. Dive into the waters. After making a wish at the fountain, you wander over to the shore. You become entranced by the patterns of the waves and start to daydream about being deep in the shimmering waters. Suddenly, before you can snap out of it and run, a giant wave crashes over you and sweeps you away. When you regain consciousness, you find yourself in a breathtaking mermaid cove. A merman named Caspian approaches you, surprise written across his face as he casts a spell to ensure you can breathe underwater. "Oh my, not again. You're not supposed to be here, are you? I'm so sorry. I knew I shouldn't have been in charge of making waves." He insists that you follow him back to the shore, but without a tail, you find yourself slower than he is. As you try to keep up, you get lost and must choose between the 4 paths in front of you. You decide to choose the path in the color of... And the answer that'll get you the highest chance of the Halo is B. Bubbly blue. Tidalglow is here, school is out of session, and it's time for your vacation. However, as the hard-working pupil you are, you booked a Tidalglow job working as an apprentice designer on Sunset Island. You make your wish into the fountain and then head over to the docks to take a ferry over. When you arrive, all the models are getting ready and being put into their makeup and dresses. The audience starts to gather outside and everyone is anticipating the show. However, it turns out one of the models tore their dress. In a panic, you have to choose a material to make a new gown. So the answer that'll get you the highest chance at the halo is B, Twinkling Time Tulle. After you make your wish and open your eyes, the gentle breeze and warm sun distract you from your previous thoughts, reminding you of the season's humid weather and lush greenery. However, a nearby poster catches your attention and reading it informs you of today's Firework Festival to celebrate Tidalglow's arrival. You read more about the festival on the poster, deciding it would make for a fun day, and quickly head to the location. Once you arrive, you admire the dim festival lights in colorful stalls and a schedule of the many festival events hosted by even more fairies occurring all at the same time. With so many activities to choose from, you take note of the most interesting and decide to. So this one has two answers. You can either pick B, partake in a parade, or C, create tropical flower wreaths. After wishing upon the fountain, you open your eyes and take in your surroundings. You take a seat near the fountain when you suddenly hear some commotion inside the front office. As you make your way over to see what all the noise is about, you see an announcement on the bulletin board. Beach cleanup volunteers needed. Help appreciated. Upon seeing this, and the answer that will get you the highest chance at the halo is A, eagerly sign up. After making your wish at the wishing fountain, you head down to the sand to clear your mind. The soft crashing of waves and the shimmer of the sunlight over the water brings feelings of nostalgia over you as your mind travels back to the wish you had just made. But suddenly, your thoughts are interrupted by a timid voice. Excuse me, I am the sea spirit of Diamond Beach and I need your help. I'm afraid I've lost my bubble scepter, the sea spirit cries out as she pops her head out of the water. May you please help me find it? I can't remember where I last put it. Feeling bad for the sea spirit, you decide to look for the scepter and the answer that'll get you the highest chance at the halo is D, lively coral reef under the boardwalk. You rub your eyes open to hear a call from one of your new mermaid friends, beckoning you over to the vibrant kelp maze. You swiftly dive into the glistening azure ocean to see what she has to say. Cake Noms, I've lost my precious seashell necklace somewhere here, she exclaims. In an effort to calm her down, you offer to help her search for it. Now you're left with the decision of where to go. You choose to. Answer that'll get you the highest chance of the halo is A, turn left into the Crystal Lagoon. After whispering your boldest wish upon the fountain on this sunny Tidalglow day, you can't help but to catch something glimmering at the other side of the fountain. Being the curious Royale that you are, you quickly jump to investigate what the fascinating object could possibly be. After jolting to the other side of the fountain, you are surprised to find 4 dazzling seashells lying on the water's surface. You can faintly hear them echoing your name. Cake Noms! Cake Noms! Believing that this is a sign, you decide to take the shell, depicting, and the answer that will get you the highest chance of the halo is B, sun-kissed yellow. As you make your wish at the fountain today, you overhear your new friends talking about a rumor of a secret cave that's a little ways away, supposedly in the rainy woods. You join them in conversation. You know where we went to get our element powers for the first time? The entrance is further down from where the portal is supposed to be. says your water fairy friend. There could be treasure there, who knows? We should go! You and your friends arrive at the overgrown cave and head inside. Whipping out your phone flashlight, the light reveals ancient stone carvings of merfolk, ocean waves, and the tidal cycles with the moon. Black streaks and moss seep from carved openings on the walls. Ahead of you are 3 hallways. You choose to go down the... So for this one, you can either choose A, center hall, or B, right hall. The sunlight beams warmly as the fountain sparkles in response to your wish. Continuing on today's schedule, you stroll through the bustling hallways to your next class, the art studio. The bell rings and the art teacher announces the Tidalglow Craft and Fun Recycling Contest. In the back of the studio, the school has provided various unused materials for students to take, recycle, and pour all of their creativity into minimizing waste, giving them a second shot at life. With so many options to choose from, you decide to take on the... So for this one, you can either choose B, Ragged Riptide Diving Suit, or D, Splintered Sunkissed Surfboard. Disappointed but not too surprised by the silence from the fountain after casting your wish, you depart the crystalline feature and its magical light show, meeting up with your friends for the evening. With classes on hiatus from a Tidalglow heatwave sweeping through the school this week, the student body had hidden away in an air-conditioned campus all day. However, the campus bursts alive again at sunset. Printed flyers hang on lampposts, beckoning your friend group to join a variety of activities for the evening. Captivated by the opportunities available, your friend group decides to visit the... And the answer that can get you the chance at the halo is C, Unicorn Pirate Journey. A wish steady in your mind, you throw a handful of diamonds into the fountain, your wish now known to the depths. A flutter of wings brings your focus away from the fountain. Come along, Fae and elements, kind, big, and small. You look around and see Day, a senior fairy at your school, flying above you, a flyer falling from her hands and landing in yours. What are you all waiting for? The light fairies are announcing the start of the Tidalglow Light Festival soon, and there's plenty to do. You look down at the flyer in your hand, observing the choices you have, and the answer that can get you the chance at the halo is C, View the First Rays of Tidalglow. After making a heartfelt wish at the fountain, you hear the gentle sound of rustling summer winds and decide to head to Diamond Beach to enjoy the weekend. Excited to ride the swirling waves, you hop on a jet ski and set off. As you glide across the water, a dolphin approaches you, performs a beautiful spin, and then swims away. Intrigued, you follow it to a small yet stunning island, where many dolphins and mermaids are busy preparing for a summer festival. One of the mermaids looks worried and says, "There are still so many things left to do, we might not finish in time." Seeing that they could use a helping hand, you choose to, and the answer that can get you the chance at the halo is B, Clean up the spectacular dancing stage. Those are all the fountain stories and the answers for this Tidalglow 2025 Halo, and I wish you guys the best of luck in getting it. Don't forget, if you want to stay updated on these videos, you can hit the notification bell and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!